Hey, what up, YouTube? Now, I said I was gonna do a more in-depth album review on Because the Internet. So I'm gonna do it. Yeah. After listening to this album shit probably like 1,000 times now, I could give you the exact number. Like all I literally have to do is probably like sync my phone to my computer and just go through it, and it'll pretty much tell me. I know I've listened to Crawl at least fucking, I don't know, some ridiculous amount of times by now. But yeah, sadly, even though I'm recommending people to read the script that goes along with this, and for those who don't realize by now that there's a script, you just go to becausetheenter.net. There's a script that goes along with this. I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna make some sort of like little movie or something to go along with this. For those who don't know, Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, also, acts. I'm pretty sure he probably produces. I mean, we know he produces music, we know that, but I think he probably produces films as well, videos, things like that. It wouldn't surprise me. The dude's talented. But yeah, we started with the library, and like I said, I feel like honestly you need to read that script, and sadly I haven't legitimately read that. I have friends, I know people who have, and they're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, they look at it on a whole nother level. But I got into reading it, and then I was doing like 30 other things, so I wasn't really focusing on it. That metacognition. I use some big words for y'all. I wasn't really paying attention, so I myself I'm gonna have to reread that. But I would definitely say read that and listen to this at the same time. That script goes with this, and it explains so much. But like I said, you got the library intro that's like 5 seconds, and it just goes into Crawl. And when Crawl comes on, it's a beat like that's one of the first things. Well, that's the first thing everybody heard, but that's what really grabbed me. When I think about Camp, it's like I can't remember, a beat on Camp that just go that hard. I'm like I feel like that's what your one of the intro song of your album needs to be. It needs to be something that's just off the chain, something that wasn't nobody expecting. Some songs leaked. There were songs that had leaked for the album, but those weren't, intro songs. World Star was out. I don't even know if World Star was a leak. I think he actually put that out. So World Star was out. Worst Guys. Did Worst Guys leak? I don't think Worst Guys leaked. I know Sweatpants in 3005 leaked though. So yeah. Like I said, Crawl, that shit just goes ham. It's ridiculous. It's like just ridiculousness. You got Dial Up. Dial Up, let me play it a little bit. That's the beat, I believe, yeah, that goes into The Worst Guys, which features Childish Gambino, Chicago rapper. And Chance had what would hands down easily have to be the mixtape of the year. Like you listen to that nigga mixtape, you think it's his debut album. It's just a mixtape. But that was off the chain. But yeah, you got Dial Up, which is just a beat that goes into The Worst Guys, and then you got Chance and Bino, on that. Shadows, let me play that real quick. Shadows, that's another one I like. That's another one I really like. Cause I feel like with Crawl and World Star, it started out as some go hard type shit, like some hardcore rap almost. Like he was fighting the niggas and shit. And then it goes back to the Childish Gambino people are more used to, you know. Like I don't consider in any way, I don't consider Childish Gambino like Drake. Like he ain't a soft type nigga to me. Like that's not what I think of when I listen to Childish Gambino. But he got some shit that's just soothing. This is like one of them joints. Like Shadows is definitely a good one. And then but then from there, This is what niggas like, man, what the fuck type Drake type shit is this? Because then, Telegraph Ave come on. Um, got the Lloyd track on now. And he got Sweatpants. Everybody done heard by now. So it's like you went from going hard to Drake to going hard again. And the production value on all of these motherfuckers, like, this whole album is just ridiculous. The production value was ridiculous. You got 3005. Another real good one. And you got another track after that, Playing Around Before the Party Starts. That's just like another little beat joint. But the consistency on the party, that shit went hard. I remember the day when it leaked, that's when I was still joking around. We was fucking around on KTT, listening to niggas' reactions. Everybody had the same reaction to the party. Just for something like that motherfucking, that track is ridiculous. Like, I can't explain that. You got No Exit, another good track. Death by Numbers, that's a beat. One of the little beat joints. Flight of the Navigator, another track that I like. Zealots of Stockholm, another good track. Just every track, like I'm saying, every track on here is good. And there's just, you get things that you gotta listen to the entire song. Shit, sometimes I damn near sitting there, I'm sitting here thinking that these are two different, like, cause I feel like you'll listen to the song and then a beat change. So you think you listen to another song, you still listening to the same song. I think you got a couple songs on that where you damn near don't even know what you listening to, and it's all still one song, but the shit go hard. Iron, it's a good one. Pink Toes, good one. The thing that he's good at, he can mix some, like I said, I'm gonna just say Drake type shit. I'm not saying he Drake, but he can mix something that's like that with, like, I can't explain this dude. He's his own dude. I can't explain Childish like that. It's like it's some stuff that's that dudes and females can listen to. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying he got some tracks you fuck your girl to. I mean, even though shit might be one on here, you got to give it some thorough. Like, for me, niggas talk about Drake. But if you really talking about some shit for the females, for the ladies, you got to be talking about The Weeknd. I feel like it's The Weeknd, then Drake. I feel like Gambino actually is in the middle. And then you keep going up. Like, you get what I'm saying? You got Earth, the Oldest Computer. It's another good joint. They got Macklemore on there. He got a couple tracks. He actually don't really got a whole bunch of features on this album when I really look at it. Yeah, it really ain't a lot of features. I think out of the 19, I think he got if you count that Lloyd, that Telegraph Ave, if you count that as a feature, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think like five features, maybe 6 out of the 19. And then you got Life, the Biggest Troll. But like I was saying before, every track on here is just off the chain. It's ridiculous. My favorite is definitely Crawl. Like that's my hype track. Like when I get up, as soon as I leave on my door in the morning, sometimes shit, if it's a weekend or something, like shit, my semester's over. This is finals week for me. I got a final tomorrow. This is finals week for me. So this some shit you can listen to, get hype. You get what I'm saying? I get up in the morning, I turn Crawl on. As soon as I walk out the door, I turn Crawl on. And it's cold as fuck where I'm at. I'm in DeKalb, Illinois. That's like an hour away from Chicago, but not too far from Wisconsin. So I'm north. You get what I'm saying? It's cold as fuck out. You know, niggas gotta make that walk. You gotta have some music. You gotta have something when you walking around this campus. But yeah, usually, you know, niggas say, you know, rap and music and stuff, you know, is on a down curve. But I'm like, I've had some good enough shit for me to listen to keep me focused, to get me through some days. So yeah, this is definitely a great way to close out 2013. I don't think anything else is coming out this year. Not that I know of. I wouldn't see why. I don't know. But yeah, this is a great way to close out the year. But the thing is that because it came so later in the year, can we really truly count it as album of the year? In my mind, hell yeah, it's the album of the year. But that's just like me coming out with something Christmas week. Let's say it's December. Yeah, let's say I dropped something December 23rd. And it's crack. Does that really count as being the best album of that whole damn year, though? So that's what I'm wondering. Because to me, like I said, in my mind, this is album of the year. You know, but anyways, this is what y'all wanted. A more in-depth thing. Like I said in my first video, I didn't hit a shitty anything. Like, there were no shitty songs. Like, I mean, other than the songs where it was just mostly a beat. And even then, them beats was hot. Good production value, man. This is some good shit. You know, I hope y'all done bought the album. My guy got the CD. Because the disc case, like, it's like holographic and shit. That shit cold. So, I mean, shit. It was actually worth actually buying. Like a physical copy. You know, it looks really nice. Yeah, like I said, get the album, support the artist, and like I said, go check out that script, BecauseTheEnter.net. Look it up, listen to the album while you're reading it, cause it's gonna put stuff into perspective. It's gonna make stuff make sense. You're gonna be like, damn, this is some deep shit. So definitely do that. Peace.